Okay, so Ajax is a one kind of asynchronous request, one kind of process. With the help of that process, we just communicate with the server without refreshing, without submitting our whole form. Okay, no confusion, Nazar? Okay, let's move ahead. Nazar, where we are in our Friday session? No, yeah, hide and show in the starting of our session, but in the end of our session, I just describe what we have to do and how we will do that because with the help of this code. Yeah, I already described these three things of Ajax method. Yeah, I will repeat this. I will repeat this three method of Ajax and why we use for our just hiding that particular table row. Now let's start what we have to do. Okay, what is our requirement? One second. So we are going to delete a record with the help of Ajax. Means without refreshing our page, we are going to delete one record. Okay, Nazar, you get the requirement? Display.php. It will show all the record whatever we have in our database. These record coming from database or not, our same task we have done already. Okay, do you remember this task, Nazar? Okay, one second, let me know. If I click on this delete, yeah, there is one confirmation box. What is the difference between confirmation box and alert box, Nazar? Do you remember difference? What is the difference? Confirmation box, Khushi, what is the difference between confirmation box and alert box? Okay, in the alert box, we will get only OK button, only one button. Okay, in alert pop-up or alert box, we get only OK button, and whenever we OK, it will return nothing, no true, no false. But in the confirmation box, we get one more button OK and cancel. If we click on OK, then it will return true or confirm function or confirmation box return true. If we click on cancel, then it will return false. Okay, we use that thing, we use that logic into our example also. Same logic means this confirmation or not confirm. This is the way we get the confirmation box. Okay, Nazar, did you understand this code? Confirm in the within the bracket, within the double quote. Are you sure you want to delete this? Because of this confirm function, we get a confirm dialog box on the browser. Okay, Nazar and Khushi, do you understand? We already see this confirmation box. So whenever this code will execute, whenever we execute confirmation box, so it will just show you one pop-up on the browser. Whenever we click on OK, then it will return true. And if we click on cancel, then it will return false. If we click on the cancel, then it will return false. Within the if there is a one false. False means if condition will not going to execute or not, Nazar. If within the if there is a false, it will return false. Means this will false. So if condition false means this line of code, this line of code will not going to execute. Did you understand this line of code? Sorry. Now on this. If, one second, where is if closed? Yeah, this line of code will not going to execute. Okay, Nazar? If else, our simple if else. If condition will execute means within the code of if will execute only when condition of within the if is true. Otherwise, it will not going to execute. Okay, simple our if. If we so confirmation box return true when we click on OK, or it will return false when we click on the cancel. Okay, so whenever we click cancel, it will return false. There's nothing going to happen. But when we click on OK, just concentrate on this line. It will automatically hide it. Yeah, it is deleted first from the database. Then we just write a code of hiding this, and there is no refresh here. Okay, no refresh here. Just notice that. Now I'm going to click on OK. No refresh, and our record deleted without refresh. Is that so or not, Nazar and Khushi? Yeah, it is clear. You can refresh your code and you can see there is no record. There is only one record. Okay. Now, if we click on this, yeah, it will also delete it without refreshing our page. Without refreshing our page. So right now we don't have any record. So it is deleted with the help of Ajax. Now let's concentrate on Ajax. How we use the Ajax. This is. Do you remember this thing, Nazar? What is this? This line of script src, https, whatever be the URL, jQuery.js. Yeah, this is the library file of jQuery, minimum jQuery. You should include this library before using jQuery functions. Okay, it should be above. It should be above your jQuery functions. These are the jQuery function dollar. Even the dollar is a jQuery keyword. Okay, dollar this function is the jQuery function. So we should include this library into our file first. Okay, so we have included. I just included live file. Okay, you can include. Sorry, you can include local file also. Okay. Now, what we have done in this, the function is started. Function means a function. It will execute automatically. Okay. Same as document. You can use here document.ready also. Okay. Or we should use document.ready. One second. jQuery. She are you there? Document.ready function. Why we use this function? Nazar, did you remember? Document document.ready function. This function. Yeah, it will just wait till our whole page is loaded or not. Sorry. Whole full page till now our page completely loaded. It will wait, means it will not execute this line of code. Okay, Okay, Nazar. So this is document.ready function. What we are doing, dollar dot delete. Dot delete means this is one of the class or not of or any HTML element. We use dot. Dot means class. Hash means ID. Dot delete. Delete is one class of our any HTML element. What we are using, dot click event means whenever we click on that HTML element, where is the delete class? Here. This is the class delete on of our anchor tag. Okay, of our which anchor tag? Delete anchor tag. This is the showing whatever you have right here. It will show on the browser for that anchor tag. Okay, so we are using sorry we are using the class. I have to add something. Sure. Okay, right now we have one record, so it will display. Now, if we click on this delete, then it will execute our jQuery code dollar dot delete dot click this code within the document dot ready because our form is completely loaded. Now it will execute. This is one kind of event you can say. Whenever we click on that HTML element, then this function will execute. What is in this function? Within this function, what we use, firstly we just get the value of that id. Which id? Current element id. Why we use this, Nazar? This keyword, this is one kind of keyword, reserved keyword. This in PHP also, in jQuery also, in JavaScript also, and C and Java also. Every language, this is a reserved keyword. Why we use this? Okay, Khushi, why we use this? Yeah, for the current element. Current element means current tag means yes. You see current tag na or current page. No, no, current tag. Okay, current HTML tag. Why we are executing this? When we are executing this function, whenever we click on that anchor tag, delete anchor tag. Okay, so we are executing this line of this function, and this just indicate that as anchor tag directly. Okay, this means that anchor tag, whatever it is clicked, whatever we are using in this function. Okay, current anchor, current HTML tag. Okay, Nazar, did you get the working of this? Nazar, why we use this? Yeah, we use this to just indicating our current HTML tag or current HTML element. And which is our current HTML element? This anchor tag or not? This is our current. Whenever we click on this is our current or not? Yeah, this is being used. That's why this is the current. So we can just indicate by using this keyword. Okay, okay, Nazar. Now, dollar this attr. This is the one function, predefined function in jQuery. Attr, the full form of attr is attribute. Okay, attribute, or you can say the property or attribute is same. Attribute of id means current element id. So it will return current element ID means anchor tag ID. What will we get? Anchor tag ID. Whatever is the value within the ID, we will get that value. Nazar, do you get the working? ATTR means, yeah, ATTR means ATTR is one of the function. It will just return the value of our property, value of our attribute means value of our name, value of our class, value of our ID. There is a value or not within the name, within the class, within the ID means in this in this case class we have delete. Value of our class delete in this anchor tag. Value of ID we have some code of PHP. It will whenever it will execute, it will return the ID number of our table row. Okay, it will return ID number. Why? Because dollar data ID. Within the dollar data there is total data, total row data. Okay. So what is the working of ATR? ATTR. ATTR just return the value of our attribute means our ID value or our class value or our name value. Right now, one second. Let me just show you. I'm using alert. Okay, one kind of display, nothing else. Del underscore ID. But we use this function, sorry, this variable. This is where is a keyword used to declare variable in JavaScript. Okay, and the jQuery also. jQuery is the one the libraries of JavaScript, nothing else. So I'm just printing this variable, whatever we assign from this line of code, I'm just going to print in the alert box. Let me show you. Now, what is the ID? 13. Yeah, we gave the ID into our anchor tag ID also. Same value. It will be returning 33. Did you understand, Nazar? Why it is returning 33? Khushi? Now, just tell me what is the class name. How I get this class name of our anchor tag? What is the value of class name? Delete. I need this delete from the coding of jQuery. I need this delete. How I get this delete, Nazar? With the help of ATTR function. The value of class, value of this, we are indicating by using this, we are indicating our current element, HTML element is this anchor tag. Okay. Now we can get the ID with the ID attribute. Okay. Now I just want to get the class name. How we will get class name, Nazar? Just I have to change here in place of ID class. Then we will get class name of our current element. This is our current element because of dollar this. Let's see. Let's refresh the code. Now it will return delete. This is our class value or not, Nazar? So with the help of ATTR function, attribute function, we can get the value of name, class, ID. All these three can be returned with the help of ATTR. Right now we need ID. Why? Because within the ID of that anchor tag, we are just saving, we are just giving the value of our current, of our dynamic ID of row, data row. If you want to delete any record, Nazar, if you want to delete any record, only a particular record, how you will delete? In general case, there is a 5 record into your tables. Okay, into your table, user table. you want to delete just the middle one, a third one, and you have one primary key ID only. How you will delete? Nazar, you get the question? Do you get the question? Okay. In one table, in our database, there is one table users. Okay. One second. PHP admin. We have one table. Okay, Nazar. Means let's assume user table. Within the user table, there is a 5 records. Okay. Within the study database, users table, you have 5 records. Let's assume you have 5 records. Okay. Right now, only there is only one. Let's assume there is 5 records. Now I just want to delete third record. Only third record. How I will delete? Nazar? Using delete command or not? Delete from table name. We use delete command. Did you forget delete command? Yeah, with the help of delete command. We will just delete that particular record whatever we want. But how we rect how we just recognize that I just want to delete only the third record. Delete from study. Just forget about the user. Where user ID, where ID equals to 33. We use where clause or not for recognizing. Nazar, the same code is in our delete.php. We already discussed about this. This is the connectivity, and we get the ID means we need one unique ID for deleting any particular record, and delete from user where ID equals to this ID, whatever we get ID. So my motto is that for revising delete command, we need a particular ID or not. For deleting a specific record, a particular record, we need one unique key to identify that record and for deleting that record. Or not, Nazar? We need ID or any unique number. Okay. Now, that's why that's why we just save our dynamic ID into the ID value of our anchor tag. That's why I just save the dynamic ID into a ID attribute, and we are getting that ID using attr function. With the help of attr function, we can get the class name, the ID name, and the name also, name value also. Okay. Now you get the working of attr. It will just return the value of id. If we write here id, it will return the value of id. If we write here class, then it will return the value of class. And name, if we write name, then the value of name also. Okay. So I just use this for debugging. Now we have id, just be confirming users really want to delete or not. If user just click on yes, then this code will execute what is within our code. What is within our code? We use we just you can say we just created one variable, uh, string type variable. You can say string type variable. Why? Because this is it will just it will assign to this variable as it is. Why? Because we use single quote within the single quotes or not. Nazar, whenever we use single quote, it means we are assigning string value. Do you remember? Khushi, we are assigning a string value. Okay, and plus operator in JavaScript and jQuery used to concatenate two strings, but in PHP we use dot operator. Just keep in your mind, in PHP for concatenation we use dot operator, but in the JavaScript we use plus operator. Okay, just please keep remember this thing. Okay, and what is in the del id, we have our dynamic id into the this variable. So we are our value would be id equals to 33. This would be saved into our this new variable. Okay, why we save like this, I will just describe you. Just understand what we are saving into our variable. Do you understand, Nazar? What we are saving? Okay, now this is the Ajax coding. Right now these are the Ajax coding. Okay, till the success function. And what we have done, let's see. Dollar dot Ajax, small brackets and curly brackets, is the start syntax of Ajax with the help of jQuery. Yes, there is a different code if you are using core JavaScript. There is a different code and much complicated code with the help of JavaScript. This is the easier code. Okay, Nazar. That's why just decide to use jQuery. That's why I just teach you jQuery first. Then I'm just teaching you Ajax. If I use directly with the help of JavaScript, then it will hard to understand directly. Okay, it is hard to understand. That's why I'm using jQuery. So if anybody asks you, then means you use Ajax. Yes, if anybody asks you which language, then you can say jQuery with the help of jQuery. Okay, and if anybody asks you, yeah, with the help of JavaScript also you can use Ajax. Yes, with the help of JavaScript also. Yes. Yes. One second, if you can also with the use the help of JavaScript. Okay, just just a 2 minute, Nazar. I'm just coming. Just Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me, guys? Hello, Nazar, are you there? Yeah, so sorry. Actually, your resume, my senior just see your resume and he asking some question. That's why I have to take them. Okay, where we are on this variable. Why we use this variable? We will describe. Okay, just concentrate what is in this variable. We have id value, means the combination of variable and value, means id equals to whatever be the value. Okay, in the string format. Okay, Nazar. Now this is a dollar dot ajax. Dollar dot ajax is a syntax, a pure syntax of our ajax. Whenever you use ajax with the help of jQuery, you have to use dollar dot ajax. Within this, you have to use these line of code. What is these line of three? Actually, we already see type, URL, and data. Within the type, you have to pass same as form tag. Within the form tag, you have pass post or get or not. Same here, you have to pass post or get, means which from which method you want to send the data to the next page. Yeah, it will go to the next page. Delete.php, same as when we are using it with the help of refresh, means yeah, in the update and delete, same is same, was same. Right now they are using update in the synchronously, not asynchronously, means with the help of refresh, with the help of submitting all form, we are using update method. Okay, so update.php, we are redirecting to update.php and fetching data and whatever we are calculation, we are just doing the calculation. But in case of delete, we are using ajax. So in the URL variable, in the URL, this is one kind of variables, type, URL, and data. These three will be same every time, same name. Okay, just change the values. We use type, means our method, which method you are going to use. We use post method. From where you want to go, delete.php. Where we want to go, delete.php. Okay, and data. Data means what data you are going to submit, or you are going to just you are carrying from this page to delete.php. Which data you want to carry. So this info, within info there is a id equals to whatever with the dynamic id. Let's assume 33. Okay, so what we are passing, method, page name. In this page we will redirect, but asynchronously, without refresh. In this page we will redirect, but without refresh. Internally we will redirect to this page, and with the this information, with this data. And yes, it will be directly redirect here. So this code will execute, whole code, this whole code will execute here. Nazar, do you understand? With the help of this ajax function, with the help of this ajax function, we have to pass three argument. You can say the argument type, URL, and data. Within the type there is a method name. Within the URL you have to use the any page name. Okay, and within the data you use the data, the information do you want to carry from this page to ajax redirected page. Okay, this is one kind of redirected page, but without refresh. Why we are using ajax? That's why. Okay, Nazar, are you there? Okay, so again, type, URL, and data. Method name same as a form method name, get or post. URL same as a form action. We use within the form action, we use our page name or not, Nazar? Yeah, the same as URL. And data, we have to just carry some data to that page. Okay, so we are carrying this data, info data, whatever we within this info variable, but with which method? Post method. Okay, so where we are going delete.php, what is the code in the delete.php? It will be execute. Okay, it will be execute. Why? Because we call delete.php asynchronously with the help of ajax database connection. Dollar request is used for both dollar get also and dollar post also. We are getting id value. From where we get id value, Nazar? From where we get id value? With the help of this info variable. What is within this info variable? Id equals to whatever be the value in the string format. So we will just catch. We just send the value. We catch the value using this code. So dollar underscore request id. Whatever be the value, it will assign to our PHP variable. Okay. So we just write a delete query, delete from user where ID. This is because we need the ID. That's why we carrying this ID. We are fetching that ID. We need this ID for deleting a particular record. So we deleted our record, and if we delete it successfully using MySQL underscore query used to just fetch or used to just fire the query. If we fire successfully, then it will return true. If it is written true, we just redirect it back to location display.php, nothing else. Okay, and our code will execute, means Ajax will be execute successfully. Now this line of code, nothing else. This line of code is our simple jQuery code. This is not a Ajax code. Okay, why we use this line of code, Nazar? Because Ajax will not refresh the page. Okay, let me just remove this. I'm just removing. Just I will take just 2 minutes more. There is no record right now. Yeah, there is one record. Okay, I just add one more record. Khushi, are you there? One kind of revision today, but it is an important topic. That's why I just call you. You should join. Okay? Is there any issue? Okay. So, Nazar, I just removed that code. Which code? A jQuery code. 2 or 3 line of code. But our Ajax will execute fully. Means, yeah, it is not executed. It is not deleted. 1 second. I didn't save. Sorry, I didn't save the code. That's why it is hidden. I just inserting one more record. Just show you that working of that code, nothing else. I'm just want to show that working of that code. If I delete, okay, if I click on delete, yeah, Ajax. If I click on OK, then Ajax call will be fired. Means we will redirect it to delete.php asynchronously, and this record will be deleted. Yes, yes, it is deleted. That record, this record is deleted, but it is not removed from our browser. There is only one record. I can show you. There is only one record in users table. Only one record. Can you see the difference? There is only one record, but in the browser window there is 2 records. Why? Because our page is not refreshed. Our page is not refreshed, so it will just show as it is. If I refresh this page here, then it will show only one record. Why? Because it is refreshed. Then it will just show, it will fetch the data from the database again. So if I didn't remove this, but it is removed from the table, so this is wrong or not? We have to remove from here also record. Nazar, we have to remove from here also. So for just removing this row, this you can say this table row, we use this line of code. Why we use Nazar? Dollar this dot parent means these two line of code, just keep in your mind, don't concentrate on the code. I will just describe the working of these functions. Okay, just keep in your mind, for removing that particular line, that particular tr, we use this line of code. Okay, so this is the Ajax. I will just describe these code tomorrow session, and there is a task for you. You have to just understand about the parent function and the animate function. Just read about the parent function and the animate function, and again read this attr function, attribute function. Okay, and give me one example of each function. Okay, you can use the Google, you can use our W3 school. Okay, Nazar? Yeah, I will send you the email. Okay. Okay. And Nazar, one more thing. We are just planning to implement one project into your local system. Okay. One WordPress project. So we will just try to configure a project into your local system. Okay. I will I will send you a link from, you can download that project. Okay, we will just configure, then you will know how to be configure our projects into our local system or the server. Okay, so Nazar, you can go. Khushi, just please wait 5 minutes, I'll just back. And Nazar, have a nice day. Bye bye. Khushi, just please be online. Khushi, bye bye. एक बार बस